pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. In the early days of the western United States, gun law ruled the range. The local sheriffs did their best to preserve the peace, but men were quick to lose their tempers and even quicker on the draw. It was during this period of western history that the masked rider of the plains led the fight for justice. Fearless in the face of danger, tireless in the face of 1,000 obstacles, he gave no quarter to criminals and in time brought law and order to the frontier. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! There's going to be trouble at the Cooley Ranch. We've got to hurry. Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
One morning, Steve Craig, a deputy sheriff, was riding near old Nate Cooley's ranch house. Suddenly, he noticed a riderless horse grazing at the side of the trail.
Well, I'll be... What's Lynn Bishop's horse doing over this way? Where's Lynn? Well, I'm looking into this. Get up there, boy. Get moving. I can't figure what Lynn be doing on Nate's range, the way them fellas hate each other. Get along there. Get up. Well, doggone. Whoa. Whoa there, whoa. Whoa, boy. Lynn. And shot through the back. Let me see. If he's done for, all right. So Nate finally got mad enough to drill him. Well, if he did, he'll pay for it. I'll get the sheriff and bring him back to see things for himself. Hold still there, fella. Yep. Now move your fastest. We're heading for town. Get up there. Get up.
Oh, Silver. Oh, boy. Oh, Tonto, this is why the deputy was riding toward town so fast.
Oh.
Lynn Bishop murdered. This is going to mean trouble, Tonto.
Plenty trouble.
And Nate Cooley will be blamed for it. He would have been blamed no matter where the shooting took place. But with Lynn killed so close to Nate's ranch house, it'll look worse than ever.
You look. Him not shot here.
He wasn't?
You see sign? There where deputy stopped.
Yes. You can see where the deputy reined up. He must have been galloping. And there's where he mounted again and rode off toward town.
And you see other sign?
Wait. Here's the hoof prints of Lynn's horse. Look, there he is. Don't be frightened, old fellow. We didn't harm you, master. Yes, and there was still a third horse here, Tonto. Look, you can see where the third horse and Lynn's mount came this way side by side.
That all you see?
What else is there, Kimosabe? Third horse must have been the killer's mount, of course.
You look at hoof print, horse leave now.
Lynn's horse?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't see anything about them.
Then you look here, where him make print, when him come this way.
Wait, Tonto. Now I see what you mean.
Uh,
The prints left by Lynn's horse as he came toward here, supposedly with Lynn riding him, are no deeper than these the horse made after Lynn fell to the ground.
That's right.
But the prints left by the third horse are especially deep.
Maybe him big horse. Maybe him carry double.
That's it, Tonto. It must be. Lynn was shot somewhere else. And the killer put him across his own saddle and brought him here.
That's right.
Tonto, we're going to find out where the shooting really took place. Here, Silver.
Here, Scout.
We'll backtrail until we come to the point where the hoofprints of Lynn's horse show he was carrying a rider.
Oh.
Yep. And if we find that place, we may find evidence pointing to the murderer. Come on,
Get him up,
Silver.
Scout.
Here we are, boy. Oh, there. All right. Stay there, fella. I'll be needing you soon again. Sheriff.
Hey, what's the idea of busting in here like a locoed steer?
Something the matter, Steve?
Oh, howdy, Ted. Didn't see you at first. You bet there's something the matter. And as long as you're Lynn's foreman, I reckon you'll be interested.
Yeah?
Your boss has been killed.
Killed?
Are you sure of that, Steve?
Seen him myself. I found him and his horse over near the rock basins, right close to Nate Cooley's place.
Then Nate done it.
And it's just what I've been expecting. Steve, what'd you do with Lynn?
He's right where I found him. I figured you want to go look for yourself.
Good, I'll do that.
You gonna pick Nate up, Sheriff?
I'm gonna try if he ain't too far away by now. Steve, gotta move on. Round up some fellas for a posse.
I'll do that. There's some fellows just outside.
Tell them they gotta ride after a killer.
Right.
Nate and that boy of his wasn't satisfied with just rustling our cows. They had to turn killers, too.
Now, don't you get to talking hasty, Ted.
But I tell
it
you
wasn't
that-
never proved that Nate and the boy was rustling. If it had been, I'd have arrested them. As a matter of fact, it ain't even proved yet that either one of them done this shooting.
You mean to say they didn't?
No such thing. I figure Nate done it all right. I'm just saying we ain't got proof yet.
Then by heavens, you'd better.
Oh, he'll most likely talk once we catch him.
And if he don't, it'll be the worse for him. And if it ain't Nate that done it, well, then it must have been his boy.
Shucks, I wouldn't suspicion Doug near so soon as I would the old man.
No, I don't reckon I would either.
Doug's young and husky. He'd a lot sooner do his fighting with fists instead of guns. But Nate's getting old and crippled up. And the allus was too ready with a shooting iron.
We're all set to go, Sheriff.
All right, Deputy. You coming, Ted?
You bet I am.
You can see how fast the word's spreading around town, Sheriff.
News of a killing always does that.
Where are we going to look for Nate first, Sheriff?
How about heading for his range?
I hope we catch the polecat.
Come on, Sheriff, you take the lead.
Steady there. Fellas, first we'll go out to Nate's place. If he ain't there, which wouldn't surprise me none, half of you will go with me and half with Steve. We'll spread out and search the country.
All right.
Let's get going, Sheriff.
All right. All ready, man?
Yeah, everybody's ready.
All right, then.
Sheriff, wait.
Well, I'll
It's
be...
Doug.
Nate's boy.
Sheriff, I got something to tell you.
You sure got your nerve, Doug.
After what your pa done, it's a wonder you ain't run for cover, too.
That's what I want to tell you about, Sheriff.
You know where he's hiding out?
He ain't hiding.
And he's a bigger fool than I figured it for.
He ain't hiding because he didn't do the shooting.
Now, look here, Doug.
Sheriff, don't listen to him. What else would you expect him to say?
We can't take your word for it, Doug.
But I know he didn't.
Yeah?
He couldn't have drilled Lynn Bishop because it was me that done it.
Your confession?
You heard me, didn't you?
Then get your hands up, you skunk.
And pronto.
I ain't going to make no trouble.
Doug, if you killed Lynn, you'll pay for it. But why in blazes did you do it anyhow?
Well, we met up near Buffalo Base.
Just where I found him.
Go on, Doug.
When we started arguing about the rustling, he's been blaming on Pa and me. Sort of lost my head, I reckon. He called us rustlers just once too often, so I drawed and let him have it.
You dirty...
Keep still, Ted. Then why didn't you ride out, Doug, instead of giving yourself up?
I should run away and leave Pa to be blamed, maybe even lynched.
That's so.
I done it, and I'll take my medicine. So go ahead and throw me in jail if that's what you're a mind to.
You just bet I will. Man, a posse won't be needed after all. But thanks for offering to ride just the same. I see that Doug's locked up. And Steve,
Yeah?
you and Ted go back and bring Lynn into town. This is one killing that's been cleared up in a hurry anyhow. And Doug, just to make sure there won't be no illegal lynching,
Yeah?
I'll see that you're hung first thing tomorrow morning.
The killing of Lynn Bishop and Doug Cooley's confession were almost the only subjects discussed in town that day. Men gathered in groups to talk over the affair and paid little attention to the silent Indian who in the early afternoon entered town and went from group to group, listening and observing. Later, he rode back to a small, well-hidden camp near Buffalo Basin.
Tonto, if you've heard the truth, I doubt that Doug is guilty. In the first place, he told the sheriff he shot Lynn near Buffalo Basin. That's where Lynn was found, but it isn't where he was shot.
That's right.
I can't see that he'd have any possible motive for lying about that. There's another point.
What? That?
From what you heard, Doug told the sheriff that he suddenly lost his head and shot Lynn. But all the signs we read on the trail show that the killing was deliberate. The killer even put Lynn across his saddle and carried him closer to the Cooley ranch house.
And why Doug feller say him guilty?
Because, Tonto, I'm afraid he believes his father guilty.
Oh.
He knows better than anyone else the trouble there's been between his father and Lynn Bishop.
Uh-huh.
And when he heard about the murder, his first thought must have been that his father did it. He confessed to protect Nate.
Then maybe lawman hang wrong feller.
Not if we can help it, Tonto.
What we do?
We're going to try to find Nate. And if he's guilty, he's the one who should pay.
That right.
We'll try his ranch first. If he isn't there, we'll have to get on his trail as soon as possible. An innocent man's life depends on finding Nate before morning.
Get him up, Scout.
Come on, Silver. There's the house, Tonto.
Their horse outside.
I don't know who it could belong to unless it's Nate's. But we'll soon find out. Here we are, Kemosabe. Oh, Silver. Come on, Tonto.
Get down.
If Nate's here, it'll surprise me.
Who's there?
Open up.
Just a minute.
What are you... Outlaws?
You're Nate Cooley?
Sure I am, but
I didn't expect to find you here, Nate. Step back inside.
if this is a holdup...
It isn't.
But
I want to know why you let your son go to jail for a crime he didn't do.
Huh? What's that?
You're sitting here safely at home while he's waiting to be hung in the morning
Hung? Doug hung?
for the murder of Lynn Bishop.
Oh, stranger, that can't be. Why are you making up a story like that?
You mean to say you haven't heard of his confession and arrest?
I ain't heard no such thing.
This long way from town.
That's so, Tonto. No one may have thought to ride out here yet.
Mister, what's this about? You didn't mean it when you said Doug was jailed, or did you?
Nate, Lynn Bishop was shot this morning, and your son confessed to the crime.
But he wouldn't have done a thing like that. I know he wouldn't.
Tonto and I also have reason to believe him innocent.
You have?
We decided Doug confessed to protect you.
Me? But I never shot Lynn neither.
But your son must think you did. I did too, at first.
At first?
If you were guilty, I doubt that you'd have stayed around here to be picked up by the law.
Blamed right I wouldn't.
But I have an even better reason for believing you innocent. Nate, what's in that chest over there?
Huh? Why, just some old bridles and some other gear that I didn't want scattered around.
I'll see how heavy it is.
What in tarnation you doing?
Yes, it's heavy enough. Nate, I want you to pick up that chest and place it on this table.
Are you loco?
Go ahead.
Gosh, mister, I could never lift nothing as heavy as that. Maybe some years back I could, but...
I thought so.
Oh, now, look here, stranger. Quit this foolishness and tell me what I can do about my boy.
I didn't ask you that just to waste time. Now then, I suppose you know that everyone around here is convinced that either you or Doug killed Lynn.
Well, he was always saying we were stealing his cows, but I reckon he'd changed his mind about that.
He had?
You see, stranger, I met up with Lynn the other day when I was right in line where his range is alongside ourn. First off, I started telling him he'd better stop the kind of talk he was spreading around about me and the boy. Then he said something that changed things a heap.
Yes?
He said he'd been doing some investigating on his own, and he as much as admitted he'd run across evidence that pointed a different way.
Lynn said that?
He did. And what's more, he said just soon as he found out who the rustler was, he'd tell me first.
Then that's it. The rustler learned he'd been discovered and shot Lynn before he could tell what he knew.
By golly, you must be right.
Which means that when we find who's been stealing Lynn's cattle, we'll find the murderer.
Oh, but while we're looking for the skunk, Doug will be hung.
Not if you'll do what I tell you to, Nate.
Huh?
Listen to me. I think I have a way to save your boy.
Steve, did you stop to tell Nate what's happened when you went after Lynn?
Golly, I didn't, Sheriff.
Then maybe you better ride out there now.
That won't be necessary, Sheriff.
What's that, Ted?
Because here comes Nate now. I've just seen him get off his horse out in front.
That must be him.
Come on in, Nate.
Look here, Sheriff. What do you mean by jailing my boy?
We jailed him for a killing, that's what.
You crazy, you just...
Huh?
Doug never drilled Lynn.
And why not?
Because I done it. And I'm here to see that you let Doug go free.
The curtain falls on the first act of our thrilling Lone Ranger drama. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now, to continue our story. Nate Cooley has just entered the sheriff's office with the statement that he himself committed the crime for which his son was to be hung.
Nate, say that again. I ain't letting anybody go.
But look here.
Maybe you're guilty and maybe you ain't. Maybe Doug's guilty and maybe he ain't. With the two of you doing your best to swing, I don't know what's what no more. But there's one thing sure. I ain't letting neither one of you get away till I find out the truth of things.
Do you think I'd confess if I didn't do it?
Your boy confessed too, didn't he?
Yeah, but that...
Why should I believe you before I believe him? Steve, hurry up with that fella.
We're coming.
Boss, what are you doing here?
What I want to know is what you're doing here. What's the idea of telling the sheriff a lie?
But I wasn't
It was
lying.
me that shot Lynn, and I just told the sheriff so.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Now listen to me.
I drilled Lynn.
You couldn't. I did.
It was me, I tell you.
Oh, is that the way I brung you up? To make out in front of other folks that your pa ain't telling the truth? Well,
Shut up. Shut up, the both of you. If I hear much more of this, I'll go loco.
But doggone it, Sheriff.
Blasted, shut up.
Well,
And give me your guns.
Uh-huh. There you are. Guns and belt both.
Now, the two of you. You, Nate, and you, Doug. March ahead of me back to the cell.
But, Sheriff, what about in the morning?
You mean the hanging, Steve?
Sure I do. And what I want to know is, which one will it be?
You don't want to know any worse than I do. But now, blast it, we'll have to wait till we find out which one is telling the truth and which is lying.
I'm telling the truth.
Now what? Come in.
I want to talk to you, Sheriff.
Then come in here.
I want to see you alone.
All right, all right. Steve, you see that them fellas are locked up.
I'll handle them, Sheriff.
I'll see what this hombre wants. Now, what's your business, mister?
You're covered, Sheriff. Close that door.
Mask.
Close it.
Don't pull him, Triggers.
You're coming with me.
Look here,
Hurry
you...
up. I haven't any time to lose. Steady, Silver. Up with you, Sheriff.
You can't get away with this.
Yep, but I am. Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
The masked man carried the sheriff to the spot where Lynn Bishop had been found, and then again followed the back trail as he had with Tonto.
So Lynn wasn't shot where he was found, stranger.
You see what that means, Sheriff?
Well, I don't know.
Doug told you he'd shot Lynn at the same place. Your deputy discovered him later. There could have been only one reason for his doing that.
Yeah?
And that reason was that Doug didn't know where Lynn was really shot.
By thunder, you were right. And so Nate's the one that done it after all.
You can decide that for yourself when we reach the place Lynn was murdered.
How far we got to go yet?
Just to those trees there.
What I can see is, why didn't you just tell me all this without drawing a gun on me and making me come along?
Would you have believed me if I had told you?
Well, with that mask and all, I might not have, maybe.
You know you wouldn't. What's more, word of what I told you would have gone around the whole town, and the killer would have been warned.
But we've got Nate prisoner.
Yes, here we are, Sheriff. Silver. Come over here, Sheriff.
Yeah? What is it?
This is the place where Lynn fell from his horse when the shot was fired. Can you make it out?
Uh-huh. You can see where Lynn's horse jumped around some when it was scared by the sound of a gun. And there's where Lynn fell.
Right. And these prints, do you see them?
Sure.
They were made by the killer. He dismounted and left his horse over by the trees. He'd probably used the trees for cover when he fired.
Uh-huh.
He walked over here to see if Lynn was dead or not. Those are the boot prints you're looking at. Now, here's the prints he made going back to his horse.
Sorry, they're the same prints, all right, but twice as deep.
Because he was carrying Lynn. He picked Lynn up, carried him almost 30 yards to where he left his horse, threw Lynn across the saddle, and rode away, taking Lynn's horse along.
You can sure read signs, stranger.
And here's something to think about, Sheriff.
Well, what's that?
Lynn Bishop was a big man. He weighed close to 200 pounds.
He was a husky fella, all right.
But the killer was strong enough to pick Lynn up, walk at least 30 yards, and then lift him to the saddle.
You mean?
I mean that Nate is not only a small man, but crippled with age besides. Can you imagine him doing this?
He couldn't have. Never in a million years.
Do you still believe Nate guilty?
Stranger, if anything else happens, I'm resigning office. Doug says he done it. Then Nate claims the same. You show me where Doug didn't drill Bishop, and then you turn right around and prove where Nate didn't either. Mister, what in blazes can I believe?
Hear me out, Sheriff, and I think you'll understand.
After talking further with the sheriff, the masked man took him back to the edge of town, and then raced toward the secret camp where Tonto was waiting.
Oh, Silver! Oh, there! Oh, boy! Oh.
You find Longman?
I did, Tonto. And I persuaded him to follow our plan.
Oh, that's good.
And now, Kemosabe, it's your turn to act.
How to do that? Here, Scout.
But be careful, Tonto. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Me be heap careful.
And remember, no matter how long it takes, I'll be keeping close watch. Now, Tonto, on your way.
Get him up, Scout.
For several days, nothing happened, and the townspeople, puzzled because the sheriff had made no progress toward solving the mystery of Lynn Bishop's death, began to ask pointed questions. It is night as our next scene opens, and a group of men are lounging in front of the sheriff's office.
Seems funny to me, Sheriff, you ain't been able to lay the blame on one of them fellas.
That's my business.
Yeah? I say it is the business of all of us that's paying taxes, so you can get a salary.
Leave the sheriff be, why don't you?
Sure, you'd say that, Steve. Being his deputy, I got an idea you'd just as soon we wouldn't ask questions.
If you fellas knew what you was talking about, it'd be different.
There's been a heap of talk.
Yeah?
Yeah. Some of it has to do with Nate being worth quite a bit of cash.
Well, what about it?
Some folks been wondering if maybe their cash didn't have a little to do with their not going to trial.
Why, you...
Now, hold on, Sheriff. I never said it. It's just what some other folks are saying.
Then it'd pay him to keep their mouths shut.
And here's another thing, Sheriff. Did you ever stop to think that maybe the both of them was in the right when they confessed?
How could that be?
What was to stop Nate and the boy both being there when Lynn was killed?
There was only one shot fired.
If they was together, then they'd both be guilty, just the same.
Well, I happen to know only one feller killed Lynn. And there wasn't nobody else alone, either.
If you know that much, Sheriff, it's a doggone pity you don't know more.
Hey!
What's the matter?
Sheriff, there ain't no engines around here, is there?
Now what's troubling you?
That light in the hills. See it? Looks like the kind of fire Redskins sometimes burns for signals.
Did you just notice that? Why, it's been burning for 10 minutes or more.
I never seen it. Wonder what it means.
Nothing, most likely. Now, like I was saying, Sheriff...
What's that? Somebody yelling.
That's down near the cafe.
Maybe there's been a holdup.
Listen.
He's heading this way. Hear his horse?
Come on, boy!
There he is.
On a white horse.
Ain't that a mask he's wearing?
A crook.
Sheriff, get mounted! There's the signal!
The signal.
What's that he said, Sheriff?
You never mind. Get your horses.
And
don't give me an argument. Every last hombre here is riding. Come on.
Well, what's it all about, Sheriff?
There ain't no time for answering questions.
Not if you aim to follow that horse the way it's traveling.
We got a follower. All set?
Yeah, everything's ready.
Then come on. Get up there.
Get up there. Come on. Get up.
Come on, Silver! We have to meet Tonto! Come on, old fellow!
There he goes.
Heading beyond the Bishop place.
Looks like he's heading toward the hills.
If you don't catch up to him soon, my horse will give out.
Keep on riding. The first man to quit will wish you hadn't. Get up there. Get on there.
Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Get up there.
There's Tonto waiting for us, Silver. Come on, boy! Tonto! This way. Take the lead, Tonto. Get him up, Scout. Not too fast, Tonto. We'll lose the posse. Take care. Come on, Silver. Oh, Silver. Away!
Sheriff, why in blazes is the masked feller taking us?
And who's the hombre behind him?
Save your breath for riding. Get along. Get up there.
Hey, look ahead.
See something?
Cattle been headed toward the pass.
Who'll be moving cattle this time of night?
Couldn't be nobody but rustlers.
It must be. And they're stealing critters from off the Bishop Range.
And the masked fellow and his pard are heading right for him.
Get moving, man.
Sheriff, is the masked fellow one of the gang? Is he warning them off?
Not by a blame sight. Him and the engine are leading us to the crooks.
And they've seen us. Come on. Get up there. Get along there.
Draw your guns and be ready to shoot.
There, Sheriff. Get up there. Come on. Get up there.
Throw down your guns. The first one of you crooks to fire a shot will be blasted out of his saddle.
They ain't going to put up no fight.
The masked man and his pard have got him covered already.
You got them all, friend?
Everyone, Sheriff.
Sheriff, make the masked man let us go. We can move our own cattle, can't we?
Well, I'll be doggone. It's Ted Dawson, Lynn's foreman.
Listen, Sheriff.
You listen, Ted. You're under arrest. You and all the crooks with you.
But blast it, these cows are from our outfit. You can't...
What were you taking the cows to the pass for?
Well,
And by what right, I'd like to know?
well, we're taking them to market.
At night?
Well,
It don't matter whether you're taking them to sell or not. It's rustling just the same. Ted, you know as well as I do that not a critter can be legally sold from off this place till Lynn's estate is settled.
I didn't know.
And don't give me that kind of a story, because I told you myself.
Sheriff, I'll bet it was Ted and his gang was stealing Lynn's critters all the time, while Nate and Doug were getting the blame.
It was. That's why I'm arresting the whole pack for rustling and murder.
I proved to the sheriff, and he can show you that proof, that neither Nate nor his son could have killed Lynn.
What's more, Nate can testify that Lynn most likely found out who you fellers was, and there wasn't no other reason for his killing than to keep him from talking.
You ain't going to charge us all with murder, are you, Sheriff?
You just bet I am.
But you can't. It was
Shut up, Lester.
It was you done it, Ted. You can't make us hang for it.
I'll fix your blabbing mouth. Oh, you smash my hair. Your hand's all right. I just shot your gun away to keep you from another killing.
But how'd the masked fella get onto these crooks, Sheriff?
By knowing how to read sign and using his head instead of jumping to conclusions. The killer's trail showed that Nate couldn't have killed Lynn, and it wasn't likely Doug did either. What's more, the trail showed the killer rode out from Lynn Bishop's ranch.
Yeah.
So when the masked fella found out that Lynn was likely killed by the rustler, and when he seen the killer coming from Lynn's own ranch, he had his red-skinned pard watch Ted and the rest of them till he seen they was going to steal more critters.
Then it was a redskin at the signal.
Uh-huh. The masked fella seen it and running us along.
Golly, the stranger sure used his head to figure this out.
That's right. He put 2 and 2 together and got a whole gang of rustlers.
Hail, Silver! Ahoy! Come on, Silver, old fellow! There are outlaws near Carter City! Fellows waiting on the trail ahead! Hi-yo, Silver! Ahoy!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger, Incorporated.
Put the sun into summer with ITV and this week's TV Times. There are details of the super summer programs coming your way and features on the big stars and the new shows you'll be seeing. TV Times family scene is full of interest. Cookery, fashion, competitions, Stu Potts treasure trail, Katie's letter page, Roger Elliott's star forecast.
I never knew there was so much in it.
There's plenty for everyone, so put the sun into summer with this week's TV Times.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Say, Amos, this seems like Sunday.
It is Sunday. You see, Andy, we is on the radio now every Sunday on CBS for Rinso.
That's right. Rinso, the new Rinso with Solium, brings you the Amos and Andy Show. Yes, sir. Rinso, the soap that contains Solium, the sunlight ingredient, brings you a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy Amos and Andy. Ladies and and gentlemen, tonight we're going to run back the calendar 22 years to the year 1926, when George Kingfish Stevens was an ambitious young man courting his girl, Sapphire Smith. We find them with their heads close together, sitting at their favorite soda fountain.
George, it certainly is nice to be sitting here having sodas together.
Yes, I've enjoyed it a lot, too, darling. And the next time it's going to be my treat. Honey, dear, getting back to the near future, is you asked your mom and papa about us getting married?
Well, yes, George. And to be frank with you, your financial situation worries them.
Well, now, listen, Sapphire, if your folks is worried about my income, believe me, they're worrying over nothing.
What you mean?
Well, I got along all right so far, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when we is married, I'll just borrow twice as much, that's all, honey.
Well, George, you know it costs money to support a wife these days. I know you won't believe it, but steak has gone up to 28 cents a pound.
Holy smokes, 28 cents a pound. Well, I know one thing, prices can't go no higher. Well, we just got to keep cool with Coolidge here, that's all we can do.
But, George, when is you going to get a job?
Well, you see, Sapphire, my darling, it's going to take a little time.
A little time?
Yeah, a little time to find out what I is best fitted for, you see.
And so they were married. And now, 22 years later, we look in on the Kingfish and his wife, Sapphire.
There you go again, Sapphire, nagging at me about getting a job. I done told you it's going to take a little time to find out what I suited for.
You've been saying that for 22 years, but you ain't never done nothing about it.
Yeah, well, you know, picking the right business ain't easy. After all, I don't want to get to be a big success in something only to find out later that I ain't fitted for it, you know.
Well, it's high time that you fitted yourself for some job.
Honey, look here. I is handicapped. That's why I can't get a job. I just ain't got the education.
Education?
If I had education, I could go to work.
Now, don't tell me that you're dumb, George Stevens.
I can prove it to you. I married you, didn't I? So that's the story, Henry. I just told Sapphire I couldn't get a job and make money because I didn't have no education.
Well, you know, that's a coincidence. Andy was talking about fitting himself for some kind of work by taking a course at some kind of school. Possibly a correspondence school or some big state universal. I think that he's trying to find the right school.
The right school? Andy wants a correspondence. Say, maybe I could dig up a school for him. Henry, I think I'm going to be able to take my wife home some money.
Yes, well, you're all set, Kingfish. I got to go home, too. You know, my wife and me had a little tiff today.
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, my wife wanted me to take the laundry to one of these self-surface automatic places. Can you imagine a wife asking a husband to do an embarrassing thing like that? I put my foot down. I positively refused.
And you didn't take the washing down there?
I should say not. I'd done it at home.
Well, I got to make Andy think that I was an agent for a high-class correspondence school. Let me see. Wait a minute. Here he come now. I'll get on the phone.
Well, hiya, Kingfish, hiya. Say, what's that sign over your door to say, Worldwide A1 Correspondence School?
Be with you in just a minute, Andy. I got to make a report and call to President Eisenhower at Columbia University.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hello, operator. Give me alma mater 3642, will you, please?
You calling Eisenhower?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hello, Columbia. I'd like to speak to General Eisenhower. Oh, this you, General? They got you on the switchboard today, huh? General, this is George Stevens of Worldwide. Oh, I was fine, thanks. What's new with you? Oh, you got a third biography coming out, huh? Your butler wrote this one, huh? Well, General, I just called to say hello. Naturally, all of us at Worldwide Correspondent takes interest in our former students like you. What's that? Oh, I wouldn't feel too bad about not going for that other deal. At least you wound up being president or something. Yeah, okay. Well, so long. Or as we say up at Yale, ba-ba and a happy whiffing poof to you.
Hey, Kingfish, excuse me for eavesdripping on your conversation there. But I never knew that General Eisenhower went to correspondence school.
Oh, he was one of our best students, Andy. He went to our school for a curriculum and a half.
Yeah. Well, you know, Kingfish, I might be interested in going to this school. You think I could get in?
Well, of course, you'd have to take the required entrance exam, Andy.
Is that very tough, Kingfish?
Well, now, that depends. Did you ever had your IQ took?
No, but somebody got my watch down at the pool hall last week.
And the IQ, that's to see how smart you is. Tell me this, when you went to grade school, how far did you go?
About 3 miles. I took a shortcut to a house.
Oh, no, and look, how long did you go to school?
Well, I remember I spent 2 terms in the 2nd grade.
2 terms?
Yeah, Wilson's and Coolidge's.
Oh. That's what I wanted to know now, and now tell you what, I'll give you an IQ, or what we call the entrance exam for the correspondence school.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. Here we go, you ready?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Andy Brown.
Correct. Second question, what is your address? No cheating now. Come on now.
Yeah. Simpson's Boarding House on 134th Street.
Right again. Say, your IQ is higher than I thought it was. Now the next question, Andy, is about history. Who was the man that chopped down the cherry tree, never told a lie, was the first president of the country, and they had the city of Washington, D.C. named after him?
That's a tough one. Let me concentrate on that.
Hey, I'll give you a little hint. Georgie, you crossed the Delaware. Oh, Georgie, I think the world...
I got it. Nelson Eddy.
Well, Andy, look here. You didn't do so good on that last one, but that stumped a lot of the best ones. Wait a minute. You got an average here of 85.
Yeah.
You was ready to matriculate into our worldwide A1 correspondence school.
Well, that's good. Listen, what courses has you got, Kingfish?
Well, let's take a look at the menu here. We got drafting, electrical engineering.
Yeah, tell me this. They got good teachers for them things?
Well, the electrical engineering course is being written by Thomas Edison himself.
Well, how about the course on drafting?
General Hershey for that. We got good men.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I kind of like that electrical engineering course.
Well, electrical engineering is a good one, Andy. And you ought to do all right if you'll just keep your head up against the grindstone, light up the midnight oil, and burn the candle at both ends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You might even end up with honors. Granulate from the electrical course, master cum laude. Yeah. And we have reduced the price to $50 in cash.
Okay, Kingfish. Here's the $50. When do I get my first lesson?
The first lesson, I'll airmail it to you tomorrow.
Well, let's work together now. Me and you and the worldwide school.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. That's 3 of us. That's unlucky.
No, and the 3 ain't unlucky. Don't you remember that old story? There was 3 children
in the land of Babylon.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
Now the 3 children from the land of Israel. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. They took a little trip to the land of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Nebuchadnezzar was the king of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. He took a heap of gold and he made him an idol. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
Now we told everybody when you hear the music of the cornet. Oh, yeah. And we told everybody when you hear the music of the flute. And he told everybody when you hear the music of the horn.
Good Lord said you got to bow down and worship the idol. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. But the children of Israel would not bow down.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
You couldn't fool them with a golden idol.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
So the king put the children in the fiery furnace.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
And he heaped on coal and red-hot brimstone. Made it 7 times hotter than it ought to be. Even burn up the soldiers the king had put there.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Oh, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Whoa, whoa.
Then the Lord called Gabriel, and he gave him a couple of wings. Well, he came on down into the middle of the furnace, began to cool the flames. Them children got so happy, they went strutting right through the fire, just laughing and talking about the power of the gospel.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Oh, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Whoa.
That old Nebuchadnezzar said, hey, now, he saw the power of the Lord.
And they had a big time in the land of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Oh, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Hello there. This is John Lake. You know, while I've been sitting here waiting until it's time for me to say a few words about New Rinso, I've been thinking. No matter what I say about the amazing new brilliance of a Rinso wash, no matter how persuasively I tell you how New Rinso with Solium puts sunshine in your wash, you'll never really appreciate Rinso until you've used Rinso yourself. What happens in a Rinso wash is almost unbelievable. White clothes turn out not just whiter, but whiter than new. And washable colors not just brighter, but brighter than brand new. Now, that's a very astonishing thing to see happen. And it's possible because New Rinso contains a new ingredient. The scientific sunlight ingredient, Solium. Rinso with Solium is so wonderful it can do this. Even clothes that are dried indoors look as though they've been blowing in the warm summer sun. It's sunshine in your wash. I think you'd better try safe New Rinso yourself. Only New Rinso contains Solium.
Listen, Amos, when I find that kingfish, I'm going to have a showdown with him.
Tell me this, Andy. What is the matter? What is you mad about? I ain't never seen you like this.
Well, I'll tell you. A week ago, I joined a correspondence school, and I ain't got my first lesson yet.
You joined a correspondence school? You mean you're taking a course there, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
You know anything about the school?
Well, a little. Only thing is, they ain't got no electricity in the place. They're using candles, burning oil, and everything else.
Yeah, well, I don't get that.
Well, I'll still do all right there. Don't worry. Kingfish told me I'm liable to trickle out of the thing Mazda come loudmouth.
Yeah. Well, tell me this, Andy. What has the kingfish got to do with all this?
Well, I give him $50 for the course. He's selling them for the worldwide school.
And you say you ain't got no lessons yet, huh?
No.
Yeah, it certainly look like to me that maybe that kingfish is pulling a fast one on you again, son.
Say, I wonder if he has done pull something on me.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
I'll find out. I'll call up Thomas Edison.
Hi, Shorty. Did you see Andy?
He was in here about 30 minutes. He came in to get a haircut and shave. He stopped by just to see it. I ain't seen him.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that.
But Amos told me that Andy was mad with you for jipping him with that correspondence school.
Yeah, well, I sold Andy a course and charged him $50 in tuition.
Well, even if you cheated him, it was certainly cheap enough.
A school is a wonderful thing, Shorty.
You know, Kingfish, speaking of school, I had a date with a beautiful college girl last night. She invited me up to her house to play checkers.
Play checkers, huh?
Yeah, we were sitting there with only that little checkerboard between us. Mm-hmm. And at 12 o'clock midnight, she looked me in the eyes, smiled, and turned out the light. But I turned it right back on. I got wise to her.
What do you mean you got wise to her?
She was trying to cheat at checkers.
You know, Shorty, confidential, I got to find some way to get from under this electrical engineering course that I done promised Andy.
Yeah, well, from what Amos said, Andy's pretty mad at you because he ain't got no lessons yet from your school. You better be prepared because he's looking for you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to tell him something. What excuse could I have for not sending him to electrical engineering lessons? Hey, wait a minute, I got it. Mm-hmm. I'll tell him the school is on vacation. That ought to do it.
Yeah, speaking of engineering, you know, Kingfish, when I was a boy, I was a mechanical wizard. Oh, there was nothing I couldn't do mechanical.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, yeah. And my father, he recognized my talents. So one Christmas, he gave me an erector set to practice on.
Erector set, huh?
Oh, yeah. It came in a nice big wooden box. My father told me someday I turned out to be a great engineer, and I would have been too if it hadn't been for one thing.
What was that?
Well, the mechanical connections of the equipment didn't, the measurements of the different... I couldn't get the box open.
Well, look who's here. Student Brown. How's everything at the alma mater?
Wait till I lock this door. I want to have a talk with you.
Wait a minute. What you locking the door about?
Kingfish, I'm going to beat you to pieces. I'm going to punch you right in the nose.
Now, wait a minute, Andy. You wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you?
You ain't got glasses
Well,
on.
I just ordered them today. I'm getting them tomorrow. Now, wait a minute. Now, what is bothering you, my student friend?
Kingfish, I've been sitting home with my pencil and my IQ all sharpened up, and I ain't got no lessons.
Yeah, well, Andy, naturally, we ain't mailed out no lessons yet, and there's a good reason for it.
What you mean?
Well, Andy, you signed up for the course here on November the 3rd.
Right.
Well, November the 1st or the 4th, the following day, was the first day of the Christmas vacation.
Ain't that kind of early for Christmas holidays, Kingfish?
Oh, not at all, Andy. The Christmas holiday starts right after the end of our first school siesta. Too bad you didn't join the school a day earlier, Andy. You missed all the carols singing. It was beautiful. The commencement. We was the commencement of the ending there.
Yeah. Well, I guess I starts getting the lessons right after Christmas then, huh?
Oh, no, Andy. Then we got some more holidays coming up. There's New Year's, Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday, the January white sales, and National Donut Week. We can't mail you no lessons with all that stuff going on, you know.
Well, look here, Kingfish. I was counting on studying all year round. How come the school's closed down for so many holidays?
Well, to protect the students, Andy. Science has discovered that the brain can only hold so much knowledge. After that, it gets overcrowded.
Yeah, well, how come to come to that confusion?
Well, by the big experiment, Andy, they took an X-ray picture of Professor Einstein's head. They wanted to see if too much learning would hurt the brain.
Yeah, well, how'd the picture come out?
Well, I happened to be down in the drugstore when the snapshot came back. The inside of his head was really crowded. Looked like Times Square on New Year's Eve, Andy.
Yeah, his Ukrainian must have been jam full of learning, all right.
Oh, yeah, it couldn't hold no more. The doctor say if Einstein had to put one more fact in his brain of his, the whole mess would have slopped over into his antrum. That's what he told me.
Yeah, well, I guess he got to be pretty careful, all right.
Oh, yeah, if he learns himself any more of them theories, he going to have to put a corset on his head to keep it from popping. That's what. Well, anyway, Andy, I guess you understand now why we had such a long vacation and might not get the lesson till next April or May, you see.
Yeah, well, look, Kingfish, you know this worldwide correspondence school sounds all right, but I believe I'll change my mind and get out of it. Give me my $50 back, will you?
Why, Andy, that $50 has already been sent to headquarters.
Wait a minute, you. Now, listen, Kingfish. I'm going to give you till 12 o'clock tomorrow to give me that $50. If you don't, I'm going to drag you into court and sue you.
Drag me into court?
Yes, sir.
You're going to sue me. Andy, look here. I got a great idea for you. Why don't you take our school's law course for $80, and in 4 years you'll be able to handle your own case. Why don't you do that?
You know, it doesn't take long for good news to get around. And the big news about new Rinso is spreading like wildfire. New Rinso with Solium actually gets white clothes whiter than new, and washable colors brighter than new. And if that isn't an amazing fact, I don't know what is. Think of it. You tumble your wash into a tub of soapy-rich Rinso suds, and you're sure to get a wash not just whiter, but whiter and brighter than brand new, with a new wonderful brilliance you've never seen before new Rinso. And the Rinso you get today at the store contains the astonishing sunlight ingredient, Solium. It's such a new idea in washing clothes that you'll see this happen. You can dry your wash indoors on a rainy day. And Rinso with Solium puts sunshine in your wash. New Rinso is safe for clothes and so kind to hands. Try Rinso next wash day. Only new Rinso contains Solium.
Stonewall. I was over at your office looking for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't go in today, Kingfish. I was up late last night. I thought a funny thing happened to me.
What was that?
Well, I was listening to the police calls on the short wave, and suddenly I hear him say, be on the lookout for Joe Benson. See, he wanted by the police. $500 reward for information leading to his arrest. So I realized that they was talking about a dear friend of mine.
Yeah, well, what did you do, Stonewall?
I rushed right to a telephone. I called him. I said, Joe, something is happening, and I is your friend. Meet me at my office at midnight.
Oh, that's true friendship, all right. What happened?
I was waiting there with 2 policemen. That double-crosser never showed up.
Oh. Say, our liable get turned in too, Stonewall. I was in trouble, and I got to do something fast.
What is the facts, Kingfish?
Well, I done started a correspondence school, and I got Andy to sign up for the course of $50. Now, he's sore about the thing and wants his money back. I don't want to give it to him, though. You know me.
This is easy. Just tell him the school went bankrupt, and there ain't no money left.
Hey, that's right. Bankrupt. Say, I think I can get him to fall for that. Hey, well, that wasn't a tough case for you, Stonewall.
No, Kingfish. You know, speaking of bankruptcy, 5 years ago, I went bankrupt myself.
You did?
My creditors dragged me into court to see if there was anything they could get out of me.
They did, huh?
Yeah, but I proved to that judge that I didn't have no cash and no assets of no description. I proved that I was an honest businessman. I was just stripped clean.
Yeah.
I didn't have a worldly possession left. Boy, when that case was over, I was wore out. I sure needed a rest.
Yeah, well, what in the world did you do, Stonewall?
I went for a cruise on my yacht.
Oh.
Look at that Kingfish sleeping with his head on the desk. Kingfish, wake up. I want to talk to you.
I ain't asleep, Brother Ender. I'm just sitting here at my desk grieving. I just heard some horrible news, Ender.
What kind of horrible news?
Ender, your old alma mater, the Worldwide E1 Correspondence School, is going bankrupt.
Holy smoke. You mean I lose my money?
Yeah, well, you don't lose but $50. Think of our president of the school, Mr. Worldwide. He loses everything.
Well, what is he going to do about it?
Well, Andy, when he realized that he was bankrupt, he done just about what you would expect any big man like that to do.
What was that?
Well, he was in his office at the time. He went over to the window, he looked down, and, well, Andy, he dived out.
Oh, me, that's awful. Was he killed?
No, Andy, lucky his office was on the ground floor. He just got a knot on the top of his head. That's all he got.
Well, I demand that I see the president of this company.
Well, too late, Andy. The last anybody see to Mr. Worldwide, he was staggering toward a plane for Mexico.
Yeah, well, why did this Mr. Worldwide run away to Mexico now?
Well, Andy, I was ashamed to tell you, but he's been dipping into the assets of the school. And when he got on the plane, he was carrying a black bag. The police is trying to catch him now. In financial terms, Andy, it's the most peculiar situation that's ever happened.
What you mean?
Well, the assets is frozen and Mr. Worldwide is hot.
Well, look here. What is the chances of getting him back here and bringing him to justice?
Not too good, Andy. I just heard that when he got below the border, he got himself a smart Mexican lawyer, took the thing to the Supreme Enchilada Court and had a writ of habeas corpus there, and, well, there ain't nothing we can do about it, that's all.
Yeah, that's right. That Mexican law is pretty tricky, all right.
Yeah, it's hot, too, down there, you know.
But the only thing I want to know is, how am I going to get my $50 out of this?
Well, frankly, I don't know, Andy. I just been going over the ledger here now. The liabilities of the school amount to $425,000.
$425,000?
Yeah.
What is the assets?
Well, got it right here on my desk. 3 pencils, an eraser, and a pad of application blanks entitled Why You Should Go to Worldwide School. Yes, it's right here.
Listen, Kingfish, I got enough of this kind of thing. I'm going to take this thing to court and sue somebody.
Well, now, take it easy here, Andy. Let's not get too suey here.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'll do. To satisfy the $50 debt, I'll give you the school, goodwill and all.
Oh, you're going to give me the whole school, huh?
Yeah.
Well, now, that's better. I guess that's better than nothing, all right.
Yeah, here, Andy, the school is yours. Here, take all these assets. Come on over here, sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Andy, you're now the president of the Worldwide A1 Correspondence School.
Oh, boy, yeah. This feels pretty good, all right.
Just think, Andy, 4 days ago you started here as an ignorant, stupid scholar. Now you as president of the whole school. You know, Andy, there certainly is a land of opportunity, ain't it, boy? Honey, is you home?
Oh, George, I'm so glad you're here. I called you at the lodge hall.
Yeah, well, I ain't been hanging around there for the last couple of days. You see, I pulled a pretty good deal this week, honey, and I just can't take it easy, you know.
Well, George, I got some good news for you.
What's that, honey?
You remember I talked about the reason that you could never get a good job. Well, you ain't going to have that trouble no more.
What you mean?
I made arrangements to take care of your education. Andy dropped in today, and I bought you a course for $75 in the Worldwide Correspondence.
Andy, before we go, there's one thing we ought to do.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, we got to tell everybody that if they listen good to our announcer, Mr. Lake, and if they try Rinso with Solium, like he tells them to, they ain't going to regret it. Folks, when you go down to your store, be sure and get Rinso.
Thank you, Amos. And remember, you needn't say Rinso with Solium, because all the Rinso you buy today contains Solium. New Rinso with Solium gets white clothes not just whiter, but whiter than new, and washable colors brighter than brand new. Rinso is safe for clothes, so kind to hands. More women use Rinso than any other wash day soap in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very good clue for those of you who are interested in the CBS Saturday night program Sing It Again. Here's the clue for the Phantom Voice and the big jackpot. He made a fortune in his time by signing on the dotted line.
Here it is again, folks. He made a fortune in his time by signing on the dotted line.
Good luck, and good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time when Lever Brothers Company, the makers of New Rinso with Solium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show. Until then, good night to all of you from all of us.
Amazing? Yes, but doctors have proved it. Lifebuoy Health Soap in your daily bath gets skin cleaner, stops BO as no other leading soap can. Get Lifebuoy right away.
Be sure and listen to the Amos and Andy Show at this same time next Sunday.
Stay tuned now for the adventures of Sam Spade, which follows immediately over many of these stations. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The Whistler, another signal mystery.
I am the Whistler. And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Tonight, the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, bring you another in a series of strange tales by The Whistler. The story of the wild moors and strange people of Devon. Listen to Local Storm. But first, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about Harry Carter, whose signal station out near one of the big motion picture studios I visited this week. When I asked Harry how long he'd been serving Culver City motorists, he replied, "I've been doing business here since 1927, and some of my first customers are still with me after 17 years. One of Harry's proudest jobs is keeping a fleet of 28 studio limousines in first-class condition. And you've never seen cars gleam so brightly or motors hum so sweetly. Naturally, a dealer that gives such service has lots of steady customers. To keep that sort of service going, there's Jerry Corelli, who's been helping Harry 12 years, and Conrad McCoy, who's been with him 6 years. Well, friends, like Harry Carter, all signal dealers are permanently in business for themselves. So you can depend on them for conscientious, thorough service that'll keep you satisfied year after year. Get acquainted this week with the friendly signal dealer near you. You'll find that for sincere interest in helping your car last out the duration, you can't beat your neighborhood signal oil dealer. And now, The Whistler.
On the southwesterly tip of England, deep in the wild moors of Devon, lies the little village of Stone Cross. Invalided Mrs. Wentworth is one of the few residents of this lonely place. She hasn't been here very long. She moved from London after the Blitz to this, safer place and bought a little white stone cottage on the moor. She has few, if any, friends. Her neurotic ways and snappy tongue and commanding attitude have turned them away. She has few visitors. The vicar's wife occasionally, and Dr. Brooks more often. He's not really a doctor. He's a masseur, and he's in the living room of the cottage now, giving Mrs. Wentworth one of her treatments. It's not going too well. The unseasonable weather seems to have upset Mrs. Wentworth.
Come now, try. Just once more, Mrs. Wentworth.
Oh, please, Doctor. Don't ask me to try to move again. It's agony. Agony, I tell you.
But you don't try. Please try to understand it's really mostly in your mind. It's a psychoneurosis. I can't believe the pain's as bad as you say.
My dear man, it's only by sheer pluck I stopped from fainting because of the excruciating agony in my legs. And this beastly weather has made it 10 times worse. I don't think you should make me exercise. You know what the heart specialist in London told me. No exertion or excitement. Besides, I don't think they help me.
Well, haven't you felt that any improvement from all this massage treatment?
Well, the swelling seems to have gone down a bit.
Swelling? Mrs. Wentworth, you've never had any swelling.
Oh, yes, I did. And the aching, if only you knew. Sometimes I feel like giving up.
So do I.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you won't try, then there's nothing more I can do for you. You say my massages don't help you, and you don't do your exercises, and you don't follow your instructions, and you don't take your medicine.
Certainly. They don't do me any good. You should try something different. You promised to cure me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're sworn by oath to administer to the sick and to relieve the suffering, and you say it's a waste of time.
Very well. I'll see what else I can do.
You'd better, or I'll cut you out of my will without a penny. Sometimes I think you're letting me die on purpose, just to see if you can get your hands on the money. But let me tell you this. If I don't feel better, a lot better very quickly, I'm going to get a fresh will drawn up.
Now, please don't say foolish things, Mrs. Wentworth. I don't need your money. I assure you all I'm doing is my very best to make you well and have you walking again.
And what about my wheelchair? You said you'd fix that, too. Hark at it. All the time, squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk. It's getting on my nerves.
Well, I really don't have time now. I have to be back at the village hall by 6 to assist at the post-mortem.
Post-mortem? Who on?
Old Mrs. Lynn. She was found dead last night, probably murdered.
Good heavens, the vicar's wife.
Yes, the vicar's wife.
Oh, how awful. I never hear anything out here. I don't think you should leave me stuck out miles from everywhere with a murderer at large in this awful storm. I think it's
Olive will take care of you. I really must go.
I'll phone you if I get any worse.
Yes, do that.
Olive will let you out.
I can let myself out, thank you. Good night.
Good night.
But Dr. Brooks didn't go to the village. If she could have watched him, she would see him making his way through the wet, rotting vegetation of the overgrown garden to the rear of the cottage. Mrs. Wentworth might have wondered about that if she had seen, but she didn't, and so...
Olive! Olive, come here, Olive. Where are you? Yes, Mum. If my dear husband were alive, he'd horsewhip that doctor for incompetence. Yes, Mum. Olive, did you hear about the vicar's wife?
Aye, Mum. Weren't it awful? Milkman told me. When I went past there this morning, all blinds was down. I thought it was funny.
What did he tell you?
Who?
The milkman.
He said Vicar went up to London to see about orphans' outing. And when he got back last night, there she were in kitchen. They say it must have been a madman what wrung her poor neck.
Oh, keep quiet. Don't tell me such things.
You asked me.
Turn the wireless on. It's time for the news.
Yes, Mum.
That's right. Leave it there.
Anything else, Mum?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, dear. Why don't they get on with the news?
This is the BBC regional program. Before we get on with the regular news, we have a special police bulletin. The police warn residents of the county of Devonshire to be on the lookout for a dangerous criminal wanted for murder. This is his description. He is a man aged about 27.
Ah! Olive, the lights are gone. Olive, come here, quick. Oh, dear. Olive.
I'll be here, Mum.
Well, don't just stand there in the dark. Light the candles.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, what a ghostly place this is. Every time there's a storm, the lights go out. Just when one needs them most. I wish I'd never come to this God-forsaken place. Olive, what have you got your coat on for?
I've put you a nice supper on a tray in kitchen. All you have to do is light the gas for the hot water for your tea, Mum. I hope I can be at home before rain starts.
You're not thinking of leaving me alone, are you?
Yes, Mum.
Well, you can't. Dr. Brooks left strict instructions. I was not to be left alone.
It be my early night, Mum.
You don't seem to understand. I'm too ill to be left alone in this dreadful storm. And
Sorry, Mum, but my husband has to have his supper. Come storm or no storm. Nothing hinders his appetite.
Oh, please stay. A little while tonight. There's a good girl. Just till the lights come on again, eh?
You can see fine now, Mum. Ain't no good being afraid on thunder. Thunder never hurt no one.
I forbid you to leave this house.
But I got to, Mum.
I warn you, Olive. If you go now, I'll cut you and your husband out of my will. I'm an old woman. I won't live much longer. So don't do anything you'll be sorry about later.
I have to go, Mum. You don't know George when he's kept waiting.
Please don't, Olive. Please don't go. If you stay, I'll give you that hat and that coat you liked in the village. I'll buy it for you tomorrow. I'm so afraid. I'm old and I'm lonely. I'm dreadfully afraid. Please say you'll stay, Olive.
Sorry, Mum, but I've got to get home. I'll be back in morning. Good night.
How can you be so unkind, you ungrateful girl? Come back! Come back, Olive! Come back!
Yes, she's all alone now. Her old gray head buried in her hands, sobbing as if her heart would break. She stays that way for perhaps a quarter of an hour in the flickering candlelight. The only sound, the thunder and her sobbing, and then...
What was it? What was that? Oh, it must have been the rain. I don't hear anything now. Couldn't have been that man, that murderer. No, it couldn't. No one would want to harm me, a poor old invalid. No, I won't think of such things. I won't. No, I don't want to see it.
A man is peering in the window. He's silhouetted by the lightning. He's moving away toward the door.
Who's that? Is that you, Olive? Is anyone there? Oh, what an awful night. I shouldn't be left here alone. I'll have a heart attack. Oh, dear. I won't be left alone. No, the telephone. Why doesn't she answer? Oh, why doesn't she answer me?
What number, please? What number, please?
I want Waterfield, 1702.
Waterfield, 1702.
Yes, yes.
They do not reply.
But they must reply. That's the village hall. They're having a post-mortem on that poor...
Sorry, they do not reply.
Well, keep trying them. There must be someone there.
The man is in the room now. I can just see him in the dim, flickering candlelight. He's hiding in the shadow of the doorway. She has her back to him as she sits hunched in her old wheelchair, trying to get the doctor on the phone.
Hello? 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 Oh, what is the matter with the phone? Hello? Hello? Hello?
The man is right behind her now. He's raised his hands, huge hands, with the fingers outstretched, reaching toward her neck.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Exchange. Oh, drat the phone, drat the whole blessed place. What a place. What am I to do? What was that? I could have sworn I heard... Who's there? Oh, there's someone right behind me. Who is it? Who? Ah!
You are listening to The Whistler, another Signal mystery, brought to you by your friends, the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil.
As the storm clouds thunder across the countryside, the invalid, Mrs. Wentworth, left alone in her solitary cottage at the edge of the moor, is startled by a hulking figure intruding into her living room. Could it be the murderer who is roaming the countryside? Could it be?
Who is it? Who are you?
Evening, Mrs. Wentworth. Hope I didn't frighten you.
Oh, it's you, George. Yes, you did frighten me.
I knocked, and as you didn't answer, I thought better come on in and see how everything were all right.
Well, thank you, George. I'm very pleased you did. I told Olive I didn't want to be left alone, but she had to go and get your supper.
I know. I just seen her. She told us how thunder had made you a bit jumpy. So I told Les, never mind about my supper, I said. I'll go and cheer the old girl up. Won't be long, for I has you laughing like a 16-year-old.
Oh, George, you shouldn't talk like that. You really are a one, you are. Come here by the fire and get warm, eh?
What you need is a drop of parsnip wine. Get roses back in your cheeks. I'll get it for you.
Oh, you're a good boy. Get my supper, will you, George? It's all ready. Olive left it on a tray on the kitchen table.
Won't be a couple of shakes or duck's tail.
Oh, what a difference it makes if you aren't all alone. I didn't think I was going to eat a thing.
Here you be, Your Royal Majesty. Supper fit set for a queen.
Oh, thank you, George. You don't know how nice it is to have you here.
Here you are. Here's your very good health.
Thank you.
That does go down nice, that do.
It's very good. How is my garden these days, George? With the nasty wet weather, I haven't been out of the house since Sunday.
Garden be doing fine. What with mud and all, I ain't done nothing much from outside.
Well, I saw you digging between the raspberry bushes. I think it was yesterday.
But you said I hadn't been out.
I saw you from the window.
Was thinking of putting you in there.
Oh, George, you're always joking. Oh, don't tease me. What's it for?
Going to bury some old rubbish? What I want out of the way? Do them raspberry bushes world of good, that will.
Oh, how nice. I love raspberries. Do you think I'll get a good crop?
If you ask me, I think you'll get more. What you bargained for?
Oh, I do hope so. And how are the other things getting on? I don't know what I'd do without you. You've worked wonders around here. It's a real pleasure to have you working for me.
A real pleasure to work for you it'd be. Not like working up to vicarage. Old Parsony be moaning about, always moaning about something. If it ain't one thing, be another. Not like Us'n. Us'n gets on all right, don't Us'n?
Oh, you are a one, you are. I had forgotten you used to work at the vicarage. Tell me, George, did you hear any gossip in the village about what happened to the vicar's wife? They say she was murdered.
Yes, I heard 'em talking. Some say she weren't, some say she weren't. But if she asks me, I says it were a good riddance. But let's forget about her. Here, drink up now. Here's your very good health again.
Well, I shouldn't really.
Oh, come along. Won't hurt you, my pretty.
I'm feeling a lot better now. You cheered me up, George. I think the storm is passing over now. And what do you think?
Bless ye. In morning, storm will be gone. Old sun will be shining. You'll never know as how it's ever happened.
I do hope so. This weather makes me feel my world is coming to an end. Tell me, what did you do for work before you went to the vicarage?
Worked down to the slaughterhouse, I did.
Oh, how ghastly. Those poor animals. How you must have hated it.
Nay, I liked it well there. More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Well, why did you leave, George?
The blooming inspector throwed me out.
What on earth for?
I used to like to kill 'em with me bare hands.
Oh, how dreadful. How fearfully dreadful. I wish you wouldn't say such things like that. You've given me the cold shivers. Put some more wood on the fire, will you, George?
You ain't supped enough of that wine. That's what's the matter with you.
I've had enough. And if you ask me, I think you've had too much.
George gets up and puts more wood on the fire. The blaze gives long, weird, fantastic shadows to the scene as he moves behind her chair. He's looking at his great hands now. He's slowly raising them to the level of Mrs. Wentworth's old neck. She doesn't turn, but she's tensed up. She seems to sense her danger.
What are you up to, George? Let go of my chair.
Stop pulling at wheels. You ain't going nowhere.
Let go.
Shut up and hollering. Hollering won't help you.
You must be mad. The murder. That hole you've been digging. Those poor animals. Please listen to me. You can have anything you want.
You won't tell it no tales of this away.
You can have my money, all of it. I'll give it to you.
I'll get it. Don't you worry about that. Now, hold still. I'll get it over quick like. It won't hurt you.
Please let me go. Please. Don't.
She's struggling, trying to move the chair by pulling at the wheels, but he holds it easily with one hand, while with the other he's reaching for her scraggy, fragile old neck. At the touch of his fingers, she struggles up from her chair and runs from him. Now, two people are running down the garden path toward the cottage. They're at the door now. Why, it's Dr. Brooks and Olive. Mrs. Wentworth is standing in the center of the room, and George is by the fire holding her chair, and he's laughing.
God bless you, Mrs. Wentworth. You'll be all right now. You'll always be all right from now on.
Thank God it worked. I knew it would. I'm sorry George frightened you so, but you asked me to try something else, and so I told him to do it, as it was the only way we could get you walking again. Now, you won't ever need that chair again. So I think you'll agree that it was worth it.
Oh, I'm going to faint.
Leave her alone, Olive. She won't faint.
How dare you trick me like this? I'm desperately ill. You might have given me a heart attack.
Oh, there's nothing at all the matter with you.
Get out of my house, all of you. Get out. Go on. Get out of my house. I'll see you're all sorry for this.
Don't want to be well.
You know what you'll be. You'll be an ungrateful old witch on wheels. And I hope you get struck like it.
Get out! Get out, do you hear? You'll be sorry. The lot of you, you'll be sorry. I'll cut you all out of my will, all of you.
Well, I'm certain that's all right with us, Mrs. Wentworth. None of us asked to be put there in the first place, so none of us will miss being taken out. If we ever were there at all.
What do you mean, ever there at all?
I mean, I don't think that we were in your will at all. That's only another device of your neurotic brain to force people to do as you wish. Well, I, for one, have had enough of such things. I've tried to help you, and I did. I proved to you tonight that you can walk, that there's nothing at all the matter with you.
By frightening me nearly to death with that horrible man.
Yeah, now, be that proper. Us were only trying to help you.
Oh, never mind, George. Perhaps we'd best forget about it and leave her.
Yes, get out. Get out of my house. You fiend. You fiend.
Now, who could that be on such a night?
I don't know. You better find out.
Hello. Is Mrs. Wentworth at home?
Yes, sir. Who shall I say is calling?
Inspector Gentry of Scotland Yard and Constable Irvin of your village police.
By gum, Scotland Yard.
Inspector. Oh, come in, Inspector. Thank God you came here. I've just had the fright of my life.
Is that right now, ma'am? Well, what caused it?
These terrible people. They frightened me nearly to death.
Well, now, that's hardly a nice thing to do.
I can explain it, Inspector.
Yes, perhaps you'd better.
Well, you see, Mrs. Wentworth is my patient. I'm Dr. Brooks. This is her maid, Olive, and her gardener, George.
Yes, I know. And you're her doctor?
No, he's not a doctor at all, just a masseur.
But I was giving Mrs. Wentworth treatments, and she didn't respond. I was sure that she was not really ill, so I tried an experiment to see if I couldn't prove it. And I thought she would, of course, realize that I was trying to help her.
Oh, and what was the experiment?
Frightening me to death, making me think George was going to murder me.
Oh.
Well, yes, you see, there'd been all this talk about the murder of the vicar's wife, and I asked George to come in here when she was alone tonight and act as if he intended to strangle her. In her fright, she got up from her chair for the first time in months. So you see, the experiment did work.
Rather rough on the patient, though, don't you think, Doctor?
Well, I didn't intend to upset her so much. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. It was really something of a joke, you know. Nothing to get so excited about.
I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Brooks. Is this the man, Constable?
Aye, that's him riding off, Inspector.
You see, Mrs. Wentworth, I'm not so sure they didn't really intend to murder you tonight. Because, you see, we have positive proof that this man, George, your gardener, is the murderer of the vicar's wife.
George? Oh, no.
Inspector, you...
Oh, George! Look out!
Get him, Constable. Yeah. Good show, Constable. That blow should hold him for a while.
Inspector, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I'd never have done such a thing if I'd known.
Perhaps not.
You're not thinking that I could have been planning a murder with George?
I didn't say that, Dr. Brooks. Do you have a guilty conscience?
Oh, no, of course not. Mrs. Wentworth will tell you. I'm one of her best, her only friends here in the village. She'll tell you.
Wait a minute.
Mrs. Wentworth. Mrs. Wentworth! Oh, Mrs. Wentworth. Good heavens.
I don't think Mrs. Wentworth will tell us anything, Dr. Brooks. And I'm just wondering.
Wondering? What?
Whether the law considers frightening a person to death murder.
Now, in just a moment, the Whistler will return to give you the ending of tonight's tale. But first, I'd like to call your attention to an automobile headache that's happening more and more often these days. Drivers go out to start their car and find their battery dead. With all cars at least 3 years old, and most of them much older, it's only natural for batteries to be wearing out. But there's another reason for increased battery trouble: ration driving. The little driving we do these days can't put back into the battery the charge used up by long-standing and frequent starts. As a result, most batteries remain in a run-down condition and wear out sooner. Now, here's a tip. So that the cold months ahead don't catch you with a battery that can't take it, see your neighborhood signal dealer now for a complete free battery inspection. Your signal dealer has just received a fresh stock of quality batteries built to Signal's own specifications for longer service. Batteries so fine, they're fully guaranteed up to 2 years. Throughout winter, and for many months to come, you'll be assured of quick starts if you arrange with your Signal dealer now to get a new deluxe quality Signal battery. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, that was rather a drastic cure Dr. Brooks used on Mrs. Wentworth, wasn't it? Yes, he cured her of her illness, all right, by frightening her to death. You see, Dr. Brooks dreamed up that character for George. The character of a man who just loved to strangle things and people with his big, strong hands. And he was utterly amazed to find that he had hit the nail on the head, that George actually was that character. George probably would have murdered Mrs. Wentworth some night anyway, just as he did his other gardening client, the vicar's wife. Quite a coincidence, wasn't it? So much a coincidence, in fact, that the police wouldn't believe it could be a coincidence, especially after they found out Dr. Brooks had a good motive for murder. Yes, you see, the good doctor was surprised to find that the old lady had named him in her will. Her death would bring him a tidy fortune. Another coincidence? Well, just one too many, I'm afraid. No jury will ever believe the good doctor's protestations of innocence. No, I'm afraid the good doctor will find himself convicted of a crime he didn't commit. A crime that wasn't a crime at all. The murder of Mrs. Wentworth.
The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Gasoline and Motor Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer. At your service to keep your car running for the duration. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen. The story by James Sussex. Music composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. This program is being transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Next week, the Whistler changes its time of broadcast and will be heard on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Remember, the next Whistler program will be a week from tomorrow night, Monday, September 18th, at 9 p.m. This is Bill Pennell speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
We present My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denny. This is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, the record of a happy marriage. Two people who live together and like it. The comfortable front bedroom of the comfortable suburban home of the Cougats doesn't look very comfortable this morning. Articles of clothing are strewn about the floor and across the bed. George hurriedly plows through the debris getting dressed, while Liz tries to cram all of their things into 3 suitcases.
Liz, dear, what's all this stuff you're packing? We're only spending the weekend at your mother's, not the whole summer.
Well, I'm only taking the bare necessities. Slacks, sunsuit, a few dresses, shoes, cosmetics, hose, undies.
Well, what have you packed for me?
Your toothbrush and trunks.
Is that all?
I want you to get a good tan.
Pack some clothes for me, Scatterbrain.
I wish you were driving out to Mother's with me, George.
No, it's impossible, darling. Can't miss my board meeting.
I wonder what the surprise can be that Mother's been telling us about.
I'm afraid to guess. Her last surprise was the wrestler she was sponsoring. Remember him? He called himself the Hawk. Oh, what a wrestler.
Yeah, in his first match, the Hawk flew clear out of the ring.
Well, if she has another wrestler, I'll just throw him out of the house. Woody? Evidently, you've never heard of Gorgeous George.
You are gorgeous, George.
Finish your packing.
Where's my new bathing suit? I can't find it.
Your new bathing suit? Well, maybe a moth had a spare second and ate it.
Here it is, and it isn't that skimpy.
It's shameful.
You're too prudish.
You're too nudish.
You should see Alice Sturm's bathing suit. She got arrested at the beach.
Must be pretty bad.
Oh, it was. But they couldn't prosecute.
Why not?
No evidence. Which nightgown should I take? My canary yellow or my parrot green?
What about your goose chartreuse? Well, gotta run now, honey. See you tonight. Drive carefully.
George Cougat, don't you criticize my driving. I'm a good driver.
Sure, honey. You've never driven up a telephone pole.
Of course not.
Anyway, not to the top.
Ha ha, very funny. I read in a magazine the more accidents were caused by men than by women.
Yeah? When did you read that?
The other day while I was driving downtown.
Liz, darling.
Mother, you look marvelous, so young and healthy.
Oh, it's this country life, dear. I found there's nothing better than fresh milk and clean soil.
Well, it's certainly done a lot for you.
Yes. Makes a wonderful mud pack. Where's George?
Well, he had to attend the board of directors meeting. He'll be up later.
Oh, they're having them during the day now. That's nice. Your father always had to go to the board meetings at night.
At night?
Yes, poor dear. Tell me, are they still holding them at the Whoopee Club?
No, Mother. Now the bubble dancer comes to the bank.
Oh.
Mom, what's this big surprise of yours? I've been wondering about it all the way up here.
Oh, well, see if you can guess.
Well, some of the things you do, Mother, I'm almost afraid to guess.
Oh.
Let's see now. Pole vaulting?
No.
Motorcycle hill climbing?
No.
Skywriting?
Oh, no, you're way off.
Well, I'll have to think of something a little more sensible.
But this is very sensible.
Chickasaw Indian tap dancing.
Oh, Liz, really, Chickasaw Indian tap dancing. Oh, I wonder if they teach that at Arthur Murray's.
Now, we're not talking about Arthur Murray. What's your surprise?
Well, you'd better sit down.
I don't need to sit down. What is it?
I'm going to get married. I see you decided to sit down.
I always do when my knees buckle.
You seem so surprised, dear. I suppose you thought that I was too old to get a husband.
I thought no such thing. You're very beautiful.
Oh, I do have a few wrinkles, though. Of course, just on the outside.
That's right, Mother. And they're just happy little crow's feet.
Oh, I know you're going to love your new father, Liz.
Well, tell me all about him. Who is he? Where'd you meet him? What's he like?
Well, his name is Daniel Carson, and I met him in Houston. Oh, he's a real Texan, Liz. He's just like Gary Cooper. Not quite that tall, of course, and a little older, and he wears bifocals.
Oh, but he's just like Gary Cooper.
Well, they're both men.
Well, he sounds grand, darling. How'd you meet him?
I was walking past the theater, and as he rushed up to buy his ticket, he knocked me down. He was in quite a hurry. It was a Randolph Scott picture.
He really did sweep you off your feet.
Skinned both my elbows. He apologized, and he asked me to see the picture with him. But, of course, a young girl couldn't accept an invitation from a man she didn't know.
Of course not.
But I'm not a young girl, so I accepted.
Mother, Do you suppose this man could be after your money? Not that you aren't beautiful.
Oh, no, dear. He's quite wealthy himself. He owns several oil fields. Oh, he has a huge ranch, factories, and... oh, dear.
What's wrong, Mother?
You don't suppose I'm after his money, do you?
See now. You were in Houston last April. Have you been engaged all this time without telling us?
Oh, no, dear.